It acknowledges that they are an existence taking form within this infinite existence as an expression of infinite possibility. And sometimes we as individuals, we create a possibility for them. They explore that possibility and they manifest again, you know. This isn't something to be hurt by. This is something to acknowledge and something to be respected, as we are beings of creation, really. We are created out of possibility, and just because one possibility closes in our lives doesn't necessarily mean that we should feel so bad or so frustrated or so angry. Because the truth is that we will only feel these vibrations if we can't learn to accept. And a lot of us, we feel like we shouldn't accept it. It's not good. But that's only our perception. You know, what's good for us, what's good for somebody else might not be good for us because we're the ones who are getting hurt. But within a quantum existence or a quantum field of love, you know, that the very thing we're accepting will be paid back to us within a teaching or a lesson. And this is the true power to acknowledge, is that every time we accept and move forward accept and move forward, we're gaining a lesson. So although we may be feeling a lot of pain and suffering, just by learning to accept and move forward, we'll be rewarded in a lesson. And this lesson will never leave us. It will always stay within our existence of infinite possibility. Because the possibilities which we experience, we learn, we code, we comprehend very early. So sometimes we may need to experience a certain thing so we can learn that code. We can learn that experience and learn to manifest into different experiences, to understand and comprehend different possibilities that we've may not have felt before. And this is where it wraps up, is sometimes we need to be reminded that this feeling or this existence can exist. You know, the feeling of pain, the feeling of suffering, the feeling of anger, the feeling of hatred, these possibilities, they can exist. They are possible to exist. And through manifesting into an acceptive self, into manifesting into an awareness outside of ourselves, we can acknowledge that person for whoever that person wants to become and bless them, you know. Let them have their fun. Let them do what they want to do. What's important is to learn to not get affected in this world. As long as we're not being infected, we become natural beings of self-discovery, natural beings of self-love, natural beings of self-enlightenment, self-respect, self-awareness, because nothing in this reality is affecting us. And this is why this reality uses the ones that we love the most, or the ones that we cherish the most, to affect us. Because we get good at this reality. We don't let the guy on the street just affect us, because we're able to just shake him off and be like, yeah, get out of here. And that's why this reality, it manipulates the people closest to us to affect us and to get under our skin, because they're the people who can truly hurt us. They're the people who we truly care about. And when these people start to hurt us, this is when the true heartbreak occurs. This is when the true frustration occurs. And this is when we need to accept. It's not run away from these people. It's not hate these people. It's not turn against these people. It's just we need to learn to accept these people. Because we can acknowledge that it's not them, it's not their hearts which are hurting us. It's the fluctuation of this frequency which is manipulating their mind against their own will to affect us. It's a frequency which essentially takes over their mind in not a negative way, just in a way of through experience. And this is why it's very possible for people who we love to come back out and say, I can't believe I was so like that. You know, I can't believe I caused all that pain. I I don't know what was going on. I don't know what was running through me. It's a frequency. When we attach onto this frequency, it takes us for a wild ride. That's why it's so important for us just to learn to accept them in that moment for what they want to experience. We'll wrap this up into a part 4.